for the spotlight.
WIFO Big Dog Country's Local Musician Spotlight. Sponsored by Union Station Brewing Company, El Dorado, England's Collision Center, and American Steel Builders. Tune in every week to hear the best local talent putting all the rest of the test.
Come on and crank it up for this week's star.
Right here on
105.5 WIFO Big Dog Country.
Local Musician Spotlight here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM for this Friday morning, the 7th day of March. And in the studio with us this morning, the Spotlight is on Chad Evors. Good morning, Chad. How you doing?
I'm better than I deserve, sir. How are you this morning?
I'm doing just fine, Chad Evors. Now, you've been on here before on the Local Musician Spotlight. Is that correct?
I've been on here a few times.
Okay.
A couple times.
Couple times. Chad Evors. Now, where are you from?
I'm from right here in Jesup.
Right here.
Yes,
Good old Jesup.
Born and raised, yes, sir.
All right. And tell us a little bit, once again, about your who you are and what you do, and if you got any family here. Just kind of give a background on Chad Evors here.
Well, I was born and raised here. I'm 48 years old. I graduated from Wayne County High School 1996, and I've lived here all of my life. I moved away for a couple years and moved to Nashville, Tennessee for a couple years. And my dad passed away back in '02, and I moved back around 2004, I guess, is when I moved back to Jesup, and I've been here ever since. So,
okay,
yes, sir.
All right, and so you've had all that going on. Do you have a day job?
I've been driving trucks for like 28 years, so I'm a commercial truck driver. I've been doing that, like I said, for 28 years, and playing music on the side all my life, pretty much.
If you could bring that mic up and have it about where it is behind my mouth.
Okay,
right.
I'm sorry.
Your mic, you can bring it up,
Yes,
sideways, up and down. That mic goes everywhere.
All right, is that better?
That's better, yeah. Because usually about 3-4 inches from the mic is best for these type of mics right here.
Yes, sir.
And so, where do you perform around here, Chad?
I do a lot of charity benefits. I do a lot of weddings, private events and stuff like that, birthday parties and stuff, and just whatever wherever somebody's trying to book some musical entertainment. I take a gig wherever it's at, wherever they're paying.
You got the money, I got the time.
I got the time. If you got some cash, I promise you. But,
and tell us, when people book Chad Evors, what are they going to get?
Well, you get a variety of songs. Most of the songs that I play are cover songs from the last 30, 40 years. I play a lot of. They were within the top 10, most of the songs that I play over a 30, 40-year period. Anything that I play that's a cover song, everybody's heard them. So there are no strange songs that I play. Every song that I play pretty much, other than original songs that I squeeze in, are pretty much cover songs that everybody's heard over the years. So, but I've been a one-man show here up until this point, but recently here in the last month or so, I've been a part of putting together a group. And we're in about our 4th practice now. So as soon as we can have 1 or 2 more practices, we're going to start booking as the band. So
what are you going to call it?
We're working on that.
You're still working on the name. It's not going to be Chad Evors and the Boys. It's going to be a group name. Is that right?
I thought about Generation X because we're all Generation X. So I've thought of that, and we threw around a few names. So
all right.
We're still a toss-up yet.
It's still going.
Evors,
so if you got any suggestions for Chad Evors band,
Chad Evors and the Boys,
you can just
hang loose. But yes, sir.
All right. Well, that sounds good. So, what will y'all do as a band? Do the cover songs?
The same kind of genre. Yes, sir.
What these other guys that will be in your band? What instruments do they play?
I got a drummer, David Wallace. Bobby, I'm not sure of Bobby's last name. Him and his brother Junior, they play. I can't remember their last name, but Bobby and Junior are out of Darien, Georgia, and David Wallace, he's the drummer out of St. Simon's Island. And Bobby plays the bass, Junior plays the electric guitar, and David plays the drums, and I fill in with the rhythm and sing a little bit. So
okay,
yes,
so you're the singer.
Yes, sir.
You're the front
until
man.
they can find somebody more qualified. That's what they tell me. But no, I've been doing my own thing here for years. And,
yeah, you have. I remember that the last times you've been on.
It's harder to book shows. It's real hard to do what I'm doing here. There's so many people trying to do it, and it's just so it's harder now the way the internet is now to find new. I mean, not to find new music, but everybody's trying to do this now is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Because
everybody's.
we've had, we've had, through Carrie and Leanne, a lot of folks lined up here at the radio station to be on the local musician spotlight Fridays. We're coming up on close to a year now, aren't we, Carrie? And close to a year that she's been able to line up folks here on the local musician spotlight, and
Yes, sir.
and we're looking to expand that even more as this year goes on, and bringing folks on to be able to highlight their talent and their music, and
Yes, sir.
and get to know the musicians here in South Georgia.
Yes, sir. It's I really appreciate you guys having me on. You've been good to me. This is the third time I've been on while you guys have been doing this, and I really appreciate it very, very much. I had a song prepared today. The song that I was going to do today was a song I wrote during the pandemic of 2020. It was called Faith Over Fear. And I released it back, I guess it's been about 3.5, 4 years ago now, but it's on my YouTube page. Chad Evors is a music video called Faith Over Fear.
Is that what you're going to do this
That's
morning?
what I'm gonna try to pull it off this morning.
Oh, you can do it. You wrote it. You've sung it many times, Chad. So I have
in
total
this case,
faith in you. You do a good job.
See, I've been the last few songs I recorded were recorded by a professional songwriter. So this is the first time you've had me on here singing when I wrote myself.
You wrote yourself.
So if
have
this
you
one
written
flops,
very many?
I can't blame it. I've written a handful. None that I feel confident playing on here. I'll play those in the bedroom. But I'll just keep playing those in the bedroom. A few of them. But this one here, I feel confident in, especially in this day and time we're living in where there's just so much chaos and confusion going on. We forget that nobody really knows what's going on. We all think that we have an idea, but we need to have a little more compassion on people because nobody really knows what's going on, and just have faith instead of fear is kind of the message. So that's where I stand on that.
Okay, we'll have Chad on in just a moment with his song, but first of all, let's hear from our sponsors here on WIFO FM, the WIFO FM Local Musician Spotlight.
When it comes to auto body repairs and glass replacements, trust the experts at England's Collision Center and Mobile Glass in Jesup. Whether you've been in a fender bender or need a windshield replacement, England's has the experience and expertise to get your vehicle back on the road in no time. Plus, with their convenient mobile glass service, England's Collision Center can come to you, making the repair process even more convenient and hassle-free. Don't let auto body damage or a cracked windshield slow you down. Visit England's located at 586 Southwest Broad Street or give them a call at 912-588-9922. England's Collision Center and Mobile Glass, serving Wayne County for over 25 years. Proud sponsor of the WIFO Local Musician Spotlight.
Craving a taste of adventure? El Dorado Mexican and Japanese cuisine is your passport to flavor. From sizzling fajitas to mouth-watering sushi rolls, we've got something to satisfy every craving. And that's not all. We're proud sponsors of the Local Musician Spotlight, supporting the vibrant music scene in Jesup. So come on down to El Dorado and experience the perfect blend of delicious food and community spirit. El Dorado Mexican and Japanese cuisine, your local flavor destination. Are you in need of a durable, reliable, and cost-effective building solution? Look no further than American Steel Buildings in Jesup, Georgia. With American Steel Buildings, you can trust that you're getting a high-quality product at a great price. Call Chad Burke at American Steel Buildings in Jesup, Georgia today at 912-294-2011 or visit our website at americansteelbuildingsllc.com.
105.5 FM, Big Dog Country, WIFO. We continue on with the WIFO Local Musician Spotlight. In the studio with us this morning is Chad Evors of Jesup and Wayne County, and he's getting ready to sing this song. Once again, the title is
Faith Over Fear.
Faith Over Fear, and he wrote it, folks. So
Yes,
take it away, Chad.
Ready to go?
We're ready.
Okay.
Fired up.
I heard it said today, Jesus can take our fears away. I know that's true, but first we need to pray. As generations expand, it feels like we're living in a foreign land. Divided we fall, united we stand. Faith over fear, let it ring clear. Something greater than us happening here. And our eyes are open, but our vision ain't clear. Believe without seeing, faith over fear. Red, white, and bruised, what we need to do, fall down on our knees and confess, align with the truth. And as the story said, with the words written in red, he will send a comforter to guide us through. Faith over fear, let it ring clear. Something greater than us happening here. And our eyes are open, but our vision ain't clear. Believe without seeing, faith over fear. Red, white, and bruised, what we need to do, fall back on our knees and confess, align with the truth. And as that story said, with the words written in red, he will send a comforter to guide us through. Faith over fear, let it ring clear. Something greater than us happening here. And our eyes are open, but our vision ain't clear. Believe without seeing, faith over fear. Believe without seeing, faith over fear.
Chad Evors here on WIFO FM, Local Musician Spotlight. That is really good, Chad. Really good song.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you wrote that back when COVID started, right?
At the end of 2020. I wrote that back in 2020, end of 2020. It was during the COVID pandemic, yes, sir. It was either first of 21 or the end of 20 that I wrote that. So, yeah,
that's a real good song.
Well, thank you very much.
Real good.
I've got that song on, that's available. I got a music video on YouTube with that song, Faith Over Fear. It's available on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you can find download streaming.
It's there.
Yes, sir. It's under my name, Chad Evors. Evors is the last name, so a lot of people type in Evers and it doesn't pull it up. So
yes, OR.
OR.
We may be from the South, but we say ORs. We don't. Or Evors. No, wait a minute. It's Evors.
I've been called a lot worse. Evors. Chad Evergreen. Everest. Chad Everest. That's my favorite.
Chad Everson.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Chad, once again, we enjoyed having you here on the Local Musician Spotlight. Your music is great.
I appreciate
Good luck in forming your new band. And when you get that new band together and y'all get ready to go out and do your first gig, give Carrie or Leanne a call, and we'll set up for all y'all to come in so folks can get to know the other three members of the band and where you're playing, and we'd enjoy having y'all on another edition of the WIFO Local Musician Spotlight.
And I know we would enjoy that, and we appreciate it very much, very much. And thanks everybody for all the support of my music here the last few years. I really appreciate everybody. So.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, the local musician spotlight here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, has been brought to you by England's Collision Center and England's Mobile Glass Service, by Eldorado's, and by American Steel Buildings.